So the second stage in the 5Es instructional model is the explore stage, where you can have students doing a number of different things to investigate a problem associated with a topic or to investigate a concept or an idea. And ideally in this stage, they're asking questions, they might be developing a hypothesis, they might be engaged in some kind of hands-on activity. And ideally, the explore stage is done collaboratively, which might be the most tricky part of this if we're thinking about students working from home entirely on this lesson. So in the guide that I created, I have a couple of different things that you can think about in the explore stage. You can have kids researching, watching videos, reading articles, engaged in an offline task, and then documenting their engagement in that task so they can share it online, engaged in a discussion, an online discussion, and crowdsourcing or pulling together what they're learning about a topic during their investigation. Now, if you have older students, then maybe you want them to do the research, find videos, find articles. So you might ask them to use the Google search engine to do some research or look at some videos on YouTube or go online and try to find articles connected to a topic. If you're working with younger kids, then maybe these are things you're giving to them. So if we go back to the template over here and we go down to the explore stage, when you put in your objective, why is it important for them to explore and engage with these resources, you can also list the resources here. So you can put links to articles, you can put links to online resources you want them to explore. If it's a video, you can link to a video right here or a series of videos, and then explain what you want students to do with those resources. Maybe you give them an option that they can explore one of 3 articles or watch one of 2 videos. So you might give them some information if they're younger, or you might have them really crowdsourcing the information, finding it and sharing it. Now, you can have students read articles on Newsela, and then they can read them at different Lexile levels. So you might pull a couple articles from Newsela to use with them. A free version that's very similar is Smithsonian Tween Tribune, where you can also look for articles on specific topics, and those articles are written at different Lexile levels. So if you have really wide reading levels in your class, choosing articles from one of these 2 websites will help you to differentiate the learning happening, even if kids are learning from home. Another tool that I mentioned in the guide is Insert Learning, and this is a Chrome extension where you can take any web page and build a lesson around it. You can insert discussion questions, you can even take videos that are related to the web content or the website's content and insert those videos to give students a real multimedia experience. And then, like I said, the trickiest part is how do you prioritize that collaborative component if all the students are working from home? So I would encourage you to think about, if you are using, for example, the Google Suite, can you create Google slide decks and share them with a collection of students? So share a slide deck with 3, 4, maybe 5 kids and ask them, as you're going through the explore stage, I want you to come together on this slide deck and share your findings. What are you learning in your investigation? Do you have a working hypothesis about this topic? What questions do you have as a group about what you're exploring? So thinking about using a collaborative tool like that. And then you can also have kids debriefing using tools, discussion tools, the Google Classroom question feature, or even if you use a learning management system like Schoology, can you engage students in a conversation about what they learned during this explore stage?